are a few reasons to support DC Intel. 1. Timely updates. Get the latest breaking news and intelligence updates as they happen. 2. Reliable information. Depend on us for accurate and credible news sources. 3. Insightful analysis. Gain deeper understanding with our expert analysis and comprehensive coverage. 4. Community engagement. Join a community of informed and engaged individuals who care about current events. 5. Transparency. We are committed to transparency in all our reporting, helping you to see the bigger picture. 6. Convenience. Stay informed on the go with easy access to updates through our social media platforms. Supporting DC Intel means staying informed and connected with the news that impacts our nation.
We would like to invite you to become a DC Guardian. A Guardian is someone who supports us with a gift of $10 a month. And you will also receive a beautiful DC decal so you can post your support. And also you will get email updates for Guardians only. Plus special discounts on products and functions and conferences to come. Please click on the donate button on our eiobn.com website to support. Once again, on behalf of the Excellence in Online Broadcasting Network, thank you.
Some say he's a legend. He fights for the right to be free. He's no fake and no fraud. He is an American badass. American badass. Oh yeah. Standing tall, never gonna fall. American badass. Oh yeah. He's the one who answers the call. Riding fast, breaking free, chasing dreams. That's a spree with a heart of gold and a soul so bold. An American badass, never growing old. American badass, oh yeah. Standing tall, never gonna fall. American badass, oh yeah. He's the one who answers the call. Through the fire, through the storm, he'll always rise, he'll always perform. No challenge too big, no mountain too high. American badass, reaching for the sky. American badass, oh yeah. Standing tall, never gonna fall. American badass, oh yeah. He's the one who answers the call. American badass, oh yeah. Standing tall, never gonna fall. American badass, oh yeah. He's the one who answers the call.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing. And always have the courage to be yourself.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
from the day I take the oath of office, we will rapidly drive prices down and make America affordable again. We're going to make it affordable again. So as much as you can, do something that you love, work hard, and never, ever give up, and you're going to be tremendously successful. Tremendously successful. Thank you. God bless our military. God bless the memory of the fallen. God bless our Gold Star families. And God bless America. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. Happy Monday. Back up in this show. That's right. Don't know who the they crowd is, but we don't give a crap. All right, grasshoppers, happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a good day, whether it's at work or at home or wherever you are. Driving in your car, try not to swerve, try not to get in trouble with the law. And if they come up on your car and want to search it, tell them no. Hello, everybody. Yeah, hope you had a great weekend. Got my fix on my Coke or my Pepsi, not the Coke. Good Lord, my name's not Hunter. My name's not Hunter Biden. Don't do our Coke stuff. Pepsi. I'm going off of it. I'm trying to go off of it next week. Slowly but surely. Trying to go off of it. It's bad for you. It's horrible for you. DC is my 68th birthday today. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. Hope you have a great day today. And, but yeah, a lot going on in America today. We're going to try to touch on a little bit of all of it, if it's okay. DC drinking Coke's bad enough. Yeah, that is bad. I don't know what it is. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm addicted, right? I wake up and first thing I have to do is I have to get that, you have to hear that sound, and then you get that first initial burn. When you get that first initial burn from the drink, then you're like, all right, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. At least I am. But anywho, since I sit here and blab my mouth, you know, I got cotton mouth. Cotton mouth, I'm going to get something to drink. Got cotton mouth. Anyways. Reading your chats, trying to get through it here. Let me get back up here. Let's see here. Yeah, hello from Denham Springs. Saints girl, how you doing? Let me say this before we get, I'll get started here. I'll say it in a second. Hey, DC and Patriots. Hey, Enforcer, how you doing? Brimbrook, Texas house, Columbus. How do you see from Columbus? How you doing? Shellnob up in the house, Ozark, Alabama. Coffeeville, Mississippi up in here. Good morning, afternoon, say Stephen. Steve. Hello, DC. Rose here from Indiana. Guardian there. Thank you so much. ADC from Danny in Dalton, Georgia. Poor Bottom, Kentucky. He's a weed hopper down there. We know how those Kentucky people are, don't we? Go down there to go to the grocery store, and they sit down there with banjos. Wait for you to come up there. Anyways. Let's see here. Yeah. Kentucky, where they go and issue fake warrants off of bad intel and go break in on some old man's house and kill him because he's protecting his property over a stolen weed eater. Anyways, Central Illinois up in the house, Oklahoma City up in here. Happy holidays, DC. Grasshoppers from Darlene, Wisconsin. Well, happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Hey, DC, Yorkshire, England present. Good deal. Appreciate you listening from all across the water there. Hey, DC, greetings from McAllen, Texas. Hello from Morgan's Point Resort, Texas. Alexandria, Pennsylvania up in here. Guardian. Shelley from Anchorage, Alaska present. Thank you so much, Shelley, for tuning in. Wimberley, Texas in here. Dalton, Georgia. Another Dalton, Georgia. Tulsa, Oklahoma in the house there. Pound, Virginia in the house. It's Jerry, Guardian from Georgia. Thank you so much, Jerry. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's get together and do coffee sometime. Good afternoon from Charles City, Virginia. Good happy Monday, DC and Patriots from Miss Trish. We've got Phil Cartersville, Georgia up in here. Raleigh, North Carolina, RC and EC. Appreciate you guys tuning in and listening. Loyal listeners there. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah, right. Let's see. Monday, DC from Charles City, Virginia. Another one there. Good afternoon. Royalton, Minnesota. Sunny, Georgetown, Kentucky. Washington State. Augusta, Arkansas. Headed home from the weekend in Mountain View, Arkansas. Wow. Cool deal. Hey, DC, so ready for the news. Pam Murphy. Guardian in Lenore City, Tennessee. Thank you so much. All the Guardians. Appreciate you guys. Got a message for you here in a second, too. All you guys. So get out your decoder pins and turn to A2. I'm going to give you a code. Yeah. It's little Orphan Annie. Yeah. Orphan Annie. Hey, DC, you can't say that these days. People get so offended. Don't say that, orphan. Don't say that word, orphan. It offends us really bad. Just don't say it. Okay. Homeless little Annie. Vagabond. God. Shoot. Y'all kill me. Potterly, Texas up in here. Hello, DC and fellow Grasshopper. Cindy and Dave down on the farm in southern Minnesota. Happy Monday. Moore, Oklahoma up in here. Richard and Diane from Butler, Pennsylvania up in here. Hey, you guys. Hope you're doing good. Blessings and prayer for you and your family. Thank you so much. Our happy guardians to support. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's see. Omaha, Nebraska up in here. We got Rogue River, Oregon up in here. Oklahoma again. Got Maryland from Kansas City. Looking forward to hearing from you, DC. Well, thank you so much. Hello from Dundalk, Maryland. Jackie. And happy Monday, happy New Year from Holland, Michigan in the house. Yeah, 4 living presidential scum left to go. Man, you better believe it. You better believe it. But I'll tell you this. If you want future, what is it? Future, past, future, past, however you want to do it. The map. Told everybody last week, go find the map. You got to Google it. Just Google it. And I still get people asking, well, where do I find it? Google the map. Gene Ho map. Find you, don't buy it. Copy it. Save it to your desktop. Enlarge it. Look around. But if you notice that on the state of Georgia, it's got the 100 on there. You know what that is, right? That was your 100-year-old president dying. It's funny that, and I literally just got a call from a guy in Cleveland, Tennessee, a few moments ago, talking about this. He's like, "How in the world are you guys knowing this stuff? How you know?" I said, "Well, some say prophecy, some say Illuminati, some say whatever. I just say Q, because it's nowhere near any of these other cats. Q is not about hurting, it's about revealing. Anywho, and educating. Where we at here? Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Oshkosh up in the house. Lincoln. Hello from Lincoln, California. Hello from Alabama. Love listening to your show. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. North Central Texas in the house. Doug and East Jordan, Michigan. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Hello, American Badass Patriots. That's right. New Bern, North Carolina in the house. That's who we are, right? Don't let no one tell you any different. Don't let no one say, "Oh, you ain't nobody." No, I am an American badass. Push the limit and we'll just find out. Yay, doggy. I got to tell y'all a story, too, about the drones. Oh, my gosh. Can I just tell you, last night was fun? Oh, it was good. Hello. I may or may not, wink, wink, have a drone. I may or may not be scrapping precious metals this week. We'll just see. Summerfield, Florida up in the house. Grasshoppers are. Hello, DC from Callahan, Florida. You are a badass. Yes, I am. And so are you, my friend. Appreciate you so much, DC. Do you have relatives from Georgia or Arkansas? Not Arkansas. I do have some in Georgia, around Atlanta area. But they old and decrepit and about ready to kick the bucket. A few of them are. See, DC is perfect timing on Carter's. Yeah. Will things be postponed for Trump? No. No. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to give you this straight up ahead of time. Let's pay attention if he actually has a funeral and he lies in the rotunda or whatever the heck you want to call it, if he actually lies there, if his flag is perfectly pressed or if it's wrinkled, let's pay attention to some details here, guys. Pay attention to some details, because you ain't going to need me to say, oh, this is what happened. And this, oh, no, he was 100 years old and he was sick. He was sick. That sucker looked like he was dead 10 years ago. But I'm just saying, pay attention to some details on this stuff. Pay attention, because it's going to get good, baby doll. Woo! Going to get good. Greetings from Meansville, Georgia. Good morning, all. Good morning, you. Middlesex, Virginia. Rosemary from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Thank you so much, Rosemary. ADC and Patriots from Iowa, DNK. Thank you so much for tuning in. Delaware. How you doing there, Shell? Jefferson, Georgia up in here. Pam in Columbia, Kentucky. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hello, DCK. All right. I got you from Tennessee there. Yeah, we miss hearing you on the weekends. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Yesterday was really, it's been stressful. I'm not going to lie. I'd say it hadn't been too bad, but, you know, you can either choose to say, oh, God, it was crappy, or you can say, you know what, not too bad. We made it through it, and we're here another day. And I'm just grateful for life. DC from Victoria, Minnesota, your loyal grasshopper. Thank you so much. When does the public fun actually begin? We have already started. Gonna get good. Gonna get real good. Kept telling you I was gonna have a good weekend. Told you that last week. Gonna be a good weekend. Gonna be a good weekend. What's gonna happen? Be a good weekend. The only thing we saw was Carter die. Like I said, it was a good weekend. Orlando, Florida up in here, watching from Howell, Michigan. Where we out here? Hey, DC Patriots. Beth from Fort Wayne, Indiana. What's up, brother and Patriots from Camden, Kentucky? What's up, buddy? Let's see here. We got Georgia Guardian here. Hey, DC and fellow Patriots. How you doing today? Childersburg, Alabama, waiting for my DC fix. Hi, all. Hello from Dallas. Let's see here. Okay. Hello from Dallas Tuck. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Y'all's chats are funny. ADC from Leanne in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We just need to all get together sometime and just have nothing but just talk about jokes or funny things. No politics, none of that other crap. I mean, just trust me. Catch me on a good day and I'll have everybody wired up. Let's see here. Not drunk, but just wired up on just, I mean, some of the stuff is crazy. It happens to me. Happy day, no fear. Patty, Lake Tahoe, California. That's right. How's my mom? I will talk about that in here in just a second. Gwen from Hamilton, Ohio. Happy day to you. Fredericksburg, Texas in the house. Craig, Hickory, North Carolina. Let's see here. Happy Monday, DC and Patriots. New Year 2025 coming in. Yep. Paul and Vanessa from Athens, Georgia. Go Dogs. All right. Good deal here. Weberville, Michigan. May, Texas up in here. Tracy, glad you're listening today. Your website is not working. Okay. If you're talking about Guardian payments and stuff like that, yeah. That's Stripe updating their stuff. They did it again last night, so hopefully it'll be up by the end of the day. So if you're having problems there, email. Just email the office. And Nicole will get back to you. DC and all the badass Texas, Louisiana, we salute you. You know what's funny? I've been getting in a lot of trouble for saying the word badass. I mean, I'm getting in some serious trouble. Like some serious trouble. I mean, people were just really mad at me because of my language. You can't say that, DC. You just can't say that. You know, it just hurts my ears. I really want to listen to you, but gosh, your mouth is just so dirty sometimes. Yeah. That's why I brush my teeth in the morning, people. Yeah, I got to be careful with my language. Because I'm getting, another thing, too. Good news here, guys. Listen to this. I was 3 minutes into the show on Friday, and YouTube flagged me and took it down. Said it was horrible content, pretty much. So guess what? I got one more strike, and then we're done with YouTube. Yep, one more strike. So I'm waiting for the really good thing. I'm waiting for some good stuff to come out so I can really just blast the crap out of it. That way, yeah. And YouTube was like, you can appeal this. So I did. I hit the appeal. And then they wanted me to take a 7 was a 7 videos. I had to or watch it and listen to it, and then answer them correctly. The 7 answers correctly, because they want to educate you on the jabba-dab-dab. See, I'm saving that one word for a real good day, but I really just don't give a crap. And so on the jabba-dab-dab, so I just like, screw it. They can stick it up their butt. I ain't about to take no. You ain't going to educate me. But there's a place there to make a comment, and I did. I was like, well, YouTube doesn't know what our family went through, and other families, because you're a stupid computer AI piece of crap, and you have no feelings. So just kiss my crack. Happy New Year from James in Allen, South Carolina. York, Pennsylvania, up in here. Clinton, Ohio. I think I said that one. Trying to get through these guys, and I keep rambling on this stuff. Minden, Louisiana. Thank you so much. It's fixing to get interesting. It is. It's exciting. DC, my birthday is January 7th. Big 62. All right. Well, happy birthday. Guess what you get for your birthday? You ready? In door number 1, you get Trump as your president. Door number 2, you get him inaugurated. Door number 3, we can tell the Democrats to kiss our butt. DC, Julie here in Tuck, Texas. That's good. Oh my gosh. Putting a storage cabinet in and a few curse words have been said. Uh-oh. I guess you guys having the watch party out there. Y'all using language today instead of me, right? I'm trying. I went to church yesterday. DC, I need to go off my root beer also. Yep. Perry, George up in here. Debbie from Claremont, North Carolina. DC and Eden, North Carolina. Knoxville, Tennessee. Just shared to 26 people. Click thumbs up. Madison, Alabama in the house. We love you. DC, we love you. What do you know about the Iraqi reevaluation bullshit? I do not think it's going to be. Someone asked me about that a couple weeks ago, and on the Iraqi reevaluation, and I'm not really sure about all that. I'm not sure it's even going to really happen. Not doing too good in South Georgia. Okay. Trying to make sure the Dems and some Republicans are trying to screw us. Yeah, they are. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I know. Ain't that crazy? He's okay with that? Did you hear DC? Hey, Bob, you're my favorite podcaster. Did you hear what DC said? DC says okay with that. What's that saying to me? Is that like a calm? Is that something? No, I'm okay with that, because I want to know who all the rats really are. Wink, wink. Woo! We want to know who the rats are. We want to know who's against us. And I would much rather them come out now and show their true colors. Because when Trump is still inaugurated and he's still certified and he's still going to be in there, then they're going to have a totally different ballgame here, because they're going to know that he's got a scope right on the back of their neck. And it's okay with me. It's okay. Let them all come out. Come on. We want all the swamp, right? We don't even want those little parasites. Listening from Spring Grove, Pennsylvania. Guardian here. Anita in Clinton, Tennessee. Thank you so much. Hello from Huntington, West Virginia. Hello to you. Arkansas here. Teresa in Fayetteville, Tennessee. Karen from Seymour, Missouri. Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Got my who can I offend today? Now my hubby has to have one. Awesome sauce. No, you need to get one for your husband that says American Badass. That's what you need. Put one on him like that. Henderson, Texas, up in here. Kentucky in there. Cape Girardeau up in here. Oshawa, sorry about that. Up in the house. I'm just like crazy here. Kenai, Alaska. Sanford, Florida. Clarksburg, West Virginia. Up in here. DC, how's your mama? Mama's hanging on tight. Rebecca from Central Arkansas. And this is the Guardian chat working, because every time I try to put in a password, it says the wrong one. Well, you must be putting it in wrong. Email us and someone will email you the correct one. I'm not sure why you're not able, because everybody else is able to get into it. Anyways, Jess from Greensboro, North Carolina, New Guardian. Thank you so much, guys, for being a Guardian here. DC, Sydney, Ohio. JC in Trout Lake, Washington. Drink your Ovaltine. Yeah, Coleman girls present. All right, guys, let's ring that bell. They're here today. Thank you so much for tuning in today and having your little party down there in Coleman, Alabama. Coleman, Alabama. Where did the chat go here? Yeah. Yeah, how many times can former President Carter die? You're exactly right. Yeah. South Dakota in the house. Orphan. Yep. Guardian from Michigan, Henderson, Texas, Salem, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Amy, thank you so much. Fancy Farm, Kentucky up in here. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that with Kelly Brady. CJ in West Michigan saying howdy. Howdy you doing, buddy? Well, with the med beds and modern technology for an intern. Yeah. Let's see here. Guardian, hello from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Thank you so much, guys, for Hendersonville, one of my favorite places. Future proves past. You better believe it. Let's see here. Saints Girl. Okay, good question. The map was published by George Magazine. That is where the Gene Ho. Yeah, because Gene Ho is the. It's in the George Magazine. All these are. If you go back and you look at all the different posters, the calendars, all these things, you don't have to download them. You can just go and Google them and look at it. It's very, very informative. Plus, the truth sits in front of you. That's what it is. Okay. When will we know about the numbers you gave us to write down? All right, Paula, Easterly, Lebanon, Tennessee. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. Like very soon. John from Illinois, wishing you and yours a happy new year. Thank you so much, John. DC has sent 2 emails about the police shooting a man in Kentucky. Yes, I got those. Let's see. Hey, DC, what happens what happened to Sidney Powell? Sidney Powell is still. She's still active in some stuff. Just because you don't see her don't mean she's not around. Let's see here. Yeah, he dies 2 years ago and announced it. Yes, yeah. Everything, and you know what? You're really onto something. And I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, there's no way." You know, I saw him on his birthday. Carter. I mean, like standing there next to him. The fricker looked like he was already dead. I mean, he looked like something that the Pope saw when he opened up those doors, you know. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, he was like, I don't know how in the world they kept it. I mean, I swear, he looked like he was dead. His mouth drawn open, eyes sunk back in his head, and he's sitting out in the sun like, oh, we're enjoying the day with President Carter. Like, whatever. Hey, DC Jan from Carver sends us. Thank you so much. DC, good afternoon from DFW, Texas. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm trying to get through here. Trying to make sure I got everybody. Camden, Tennessee in here, and I got to get started here. I have Phantom 4 drone. Yeah. You know what? If you have one of those drones, oh my gosh, put you a bunch of LED lights all over it. Like, just go to the Dollar Tree or something, buy you a bunch of those Christmas lights that are on sale. They're on sale at the Dollar Tree for 25 cents now. They're on Christmas clearance. Buy you a bunch of those. Put some batteries in it. Take that sucker up. Let them string off and everything. And just, oh my gosh. Scared. Yeah. Get you one of those, one of those sound things. Put on there where it sounds like a goat. Or whatever. Fly that drone through the air through the neighborhood. Even touch people's, go to people's front door where they have the Ring camera. Like, you'll see it all over TikTok. Oh, God, the drones are coming trying to ring our doorbells. They're coming after us now. Put everything over your windows. Make sure everything is blocked so they don't see you. Because if they see you, they're coming in for you. Let's see here. Yeah, DC, if the flag draped over the correct shoulder. Yeah. Wrinkle flag. Pay attention to all this stuff, guys. It's going to get fun. Heard Obama was executed. Yeah, I heard the same thing, but I've seen no proof. At least not of yet. Hello, DC from Victoria, Minnesota. Thank you so much. Being a grasshopper. Oakdale, Connecticut. Metropolis, Illinois. Live Oak, Florida. Diane, thank you so much. We got James in Island, South Carolina. Thank you so much. Greg and Sandy from Scottsville. I'm trying to get done here quick, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Missouri up in here. Land Lakes, Florida. Positive. Yep. You have to be positive. If not, everybody's going to go down in flames. South California. Can we talk about the fog here? We're going to talk about the fog. I can promise you that, because I know exactly what that is. And I'll tell you a little thing about that too here in a moment. Belfast, Tennessee, up in here. I think we're almost done here. Yep. All right. So I don't see here. What is this out here? Do you kiss your mom with your mouth? What the frick? Got some weirdos in here today. Springville, Alabama. And let's see what it's got. Raceland, Louisiana. Angie, thank you so much. Illinois up in here. New Guardian from Mississippi. Bogalusa, Alabama, or Louisiana. Sorry about that. Hope we had a great Christmas. Asheville, Ohio. And we're about to carry on here. The best 9mm conceal carry. DC, the best 9mm. I'm going to tell you what. My little go-to. Well, I have a couple of them, but my little go-to. I always carry. I can't really. I always carry multiple weapons on me. No kidding. I love the Glock. The was 32X, whatever it is. I love that. I've got the. I collect those things if I can. I've got the Sig Sauers, the little small ones. I got the We the People Sig Sauer. Love that thing. It's a little harder to maneuver around than the little Glock. Got the Glock 380, the 9 with extended bags. Those are good little carry pieces. Put some good rounds in it, you'll be good. All right. If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. We've got a lot of people up in here, and it's okay. Sorry if I missed anybody. Please forgive me. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk. So ask about my mom. My mom is still in the hospital. I have not got her moved yet. We're still trying to we had some complications over the weekend. We're still dealing with some of that stuff. We take 3 steps forward and 20 back. And we're not really, I'm not going to say it doesn't faze me, because it does, but it doesn't make me lose hope. Because we are a people, we should be a people of hope, and people of faith, and, that's what we should be, because that's where we are today. We have to have it, or we wouldn't be here. Okay. Do I know anything, DC, do you know anything about the assault on the coast where military recovered a dirty bomb? I do know some stuff on that, but I can't talk about that right yet. Until it has to be released to someone else. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. So, anywho, so yeah, let's talk about this fog. The fog everywhere. The crazy ass weather. Oh gosh, it cussed. The crazy weather. We're beyond asking the questions of this. Is it modified? Is that weather modified? Yeah, it's modified. Absolutely. There's just no way. Mother Nature. There is so much that's happened with weather modification. Now that's not what the show's about. So, but somebody asked the question. Someone weather modification. So yeah, there's been so much of that I think Mother Nature has almost lost her bearings on what seasons are what. Now, I want to say this. There's only so much weather modifications that I personally believe can be done without some serious repercussions. Not everybody in every state is seeing the rains, the crazy warm weather in December going into January, and then all of a sudden, the fog, all these different things that's happening all over the place. I will say this, when you're seeing the fogs, like early, and I'm not talking about it rains and early in the morning, you got a bit of fog. I'm talking about just like unsettling weather, and you can feel something. I will tell you this is not to scare anyone, but get the heck out of the fog. Stay away from it. and I'll tell you, and we're going to talk about this here in a second. But get out of that. Now, even when it's raining, when it rains, I'm still trying to stay out of the rain. Because I know that there's chemicals in it. I was watching them seeding some clouds, and there was one jet that was flying over, and I swear, I mean, I have never seen a stream behind it. Now, we're not talking that it's climbing from an airport. Not climbing. I'm talking about it's in air going straight. And that string that's coming out of it, I mean, normally you see them, they're real long, right? And that was this case. It was real long. But the width of it was massive. Like there was 4 or 5 planes putting it out at one time. I've never seen that. And, man, that's crazy to me, because I know what they're doing. I just don't know what they're putting out there. I believe probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to see a lot of sickness come around. I know they think, well, we got the flu bug, whatever. But I believe we're going to see a whole lot more of this coming around because of what's been put out into the sky. And not only that, for my conspiracy people, oh gosh, I'm going to go full-blown Art Bell on you today. If you don't know who Art Bell is, Art Bell was he was in Vegas. He always had the AM station. Ended up being syndicated on the radio, all the places. In AM, he's passed away now, but he was the first in the 70s and 80s to talk about aliens, talking about conspiracies, talking about everything that we're talking about today. He talked about back then, and everybody said, "Oh, he's a crazy, he's a nut job." But I'm going to tell you something that happened to me personally last night. Crazy stuff. But anyways, we'll get to that in a second. So anyways, these clouds. I've seen, I have seen videos of it and all this stuff. But I want you to, for those of you that like to decipher and like to check things out, I want you to look up patent number 1665267A. 67A is an alpha. And those of you who listen to the replay, you can pause it and do it if you want to. Sorry, someone's texting me here. Do not text me while I'm on the show. All right. So anyways, and I want you to look that up. And what's happening is this is actually a patent for some particles. And the particles themselves, they can be modified, but they're for putting out viruses is what it's for. But it's called, remember, but when we started talking about the drones when they first came out, we started talking about DARPA. Okay. I'm going to put all this in perspective to you. DARPA. And how DARPA was making the drones and putting these things out, making them to where they go in the water, come out of the water, all this other stuff. Not only that, but DARPA is the forefront runner of called smart dust. If you do not know what that is, go research it. Google it, go research smart dust. Now, I wish there was another web browser besides Google that actually gave you more, other than being on the dark web, give you more of a uncensored list. But smart dust, and the smart dust on this thing, I want you to, I'm going to play a couple things here, and I want you to listen to them on the smart dust, and we're going to discuss this here because this is crazy.
It's a project first dreamed up by the military to get information from the battlefield.
They call it smart dust, and the new technology may soon make it possible to keep track of anything, anywhere, including you.
Smart dust originated with DARPA back in the 90s. This powder-sized chip is something called the Mu chip from Hitachi. It's the smallest commercially available RFID system in the world. You can literally scatter this stuff like dust or embed it into a sheet of paper. It doesn't require a battery. Flecks of computing power settling on your skin, ingested, monitoring you inside and out.
The nanoparticles are designed to go under the radar of the immune system, and so they are undetected in the body.
We have computing everywhere, we have connectivity everywhere, we have infrastructure that can compute those with new capabilities like AI.
If you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible.
Transhumanism is a growing movement that aims to use technology to modify our bodies, sometimes in radical ways to make them stronger, faster, and better.
And it's not a fake, it's not a farce, it is the truth. It was designed and created by and for the military to track, to control all kinds of things. Now, for those of you that research the patent comes back actually to the National Library of Medicine. That patent is what this dust particle is patented for. And not only that, it's a potent cross neutralization of the respiratory, of the respiratory. And what it does is it's made to go in humans or even in animals. It can give you viruses. It can cause infections. It can do all kinds of things. And not only that, it can also be used. And if you heard the keyword RFID, if you heard that in there, brave to research. I'll check that out. If you realize what's happening, it's you get it on there. You ever go outside and you see, you're like, looks like it's raining, but yet it's too thin to be rain, but yet it's, too thick to be fog, but it looks like someone just opened up an old barn and you see all this dust flying around. When you see that, if you see that, stay out of that. That is called smart dust. What I am saying today is this. For those that just go, that's too wild for me. I just don't believe we can do that stuff. Now you know why too. That the government has been issued, because think of this, people that didn't get the jab, that don't have that in them, these particles, not only that, if they don't have it, how can we track other people? How can we control other people? Well, we do it through weather modification. We do it through what we put in the sky, cause it to rain, cause it to snow, cause it to do whatever. And not only that, by the dust particles, they're going to breathe it in. They're going to breathe it in on their clothes. They'll bring it in on their clothes. All this stuff. It is so crazy. But I want to tell you this, as far-fetched as this sounds, it is 100% truth and accurate. And you got a point there. How are we going to get rid of it? The thing is this. We have so many things at stake in America. Okay. And I get this. And the biggest fear is, well, how do we stop it? Why don't, and before anyone says, well, if Trump was this, he would stop this. If he was it, and I want you to go back to this and think of this. If Trump was to step in and to just immediately stop this, stop that, he can't do it by himself. He is not a dictator. Being a president doesn't mean you dictate, doesn't mean you come in and just, well, I'm just changing that law. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that. You have to go through what the Constitution says. So therefore, it's just not as easy as just flick the switch and that's off. Or just change this and that's it. Or I'm shutting it down and that's it. It don't work like that. You may think it does, but you really need to educate yourself on how things work. This has been a absolute 100% plan for years to control population. And because if you can control the population, then, you can control everything else. Someone asked about the patent number. It's 1665267. A is an alpha. But you can control people this way because either you got them sick or, like it said, the military designed this to where they could put it on the enemy if they wanted to. Let the enemy, and they breathe it in. What gets in your system and it attaches, it doesn't flush out. And once it gets in your system, then they can actually, through, get this, you ready? Are y'all ready? Through even drones, be able to scan areas. And even if you're in your house, scan over things and see what's there, all that. That's why modern medicine, but here we go. So, screw them, I don't care. YouTube can, whatever. Modern medicine has done their abilities, if you want to call that, with pharmaceutical companies to make cures. Wink, wink. We know it's not. To help people get over things. When actually the natural part of the body should be able to heal itself. If we were created in God's image, okay, yes, we're going to get sick. Yeah, we're going to have things because we're around all kinds of pollutions that we've made. You can't walk around in a mask all day long. You can't walk around in a big old white suit all day long. Although it'd be kind of fun to do that, just to watch people's expression. And I remember when the 19 thing was running around town, and I walked into Walmart, and there was literally a lady that was in a white suit, in a white thing, and had duct tape around her ankles, around her knee, like she was scared to death that it was going to come away, and somebody's going to get the virus. So the government has created these things. When I say the government, I want you to understand this. It is not just one specific group is, we're going to build. No. When I have been telling you that your politicians need to be voted out because they're good old buddies, you have to find people that are like-minded to put in, or we're never going to get out of this crap show. And not only that, these people are paid. They're paid off. It's like, and I heard this, and it's absolutely true. In states where they have all the immigrants there, or the migrants, not immigrants, migrants there, taking over whatever. Sanctuary cities is the big one. Sanctuary cities. Do you know why most of these sanctuary cities are fighting against Trump and this deportation? I mean, dead serious here. This is a fact. The reason why these governors and some of these towns are, we love them here. We love them here, is because they are still getting millions and millions of dollars for these illegals to be there. Therefore, if these sanctuary cities, if they come in there and they take out these migrants and deport a bunch of people to get them out of here, then guess what happens? Their funding goes down, which means, hey, my vacations are gone. All the stupid stuff I would do with this government money is gone. Therefore, I have to fight against the will of the people because we want the money. Because you know what? The love of money is what? The root of all evil. The love of money, the root of all evil, will take over the fact that we have friends, family, all this that they put at risk. They don't care about your life. They care about the money. That's why they're doing this. That's why they're fighting against this. And we're going to continue. And mark my word, you'll see 90, probably all of the sanctuary cities fight against the deportation. They will, because they don't want that money gone. And with that, when I say that there's people that do these things, there's people within our own government people that you voted in here that continue to let laws be passed and continue to know the truth, to know the absolute truth of what's going on in America, what's being done to the American people, and they just let it go until we change them out for like-minded people. I wish one time that we as Americans would come together and we would vote people in that, one, thought on the holistic mindset. Now, I'm not talking about whack jobs that believe somebody will get mad at me because I say whack job, but I don't care. Because, let's just put crystals in and the crystals will do everything. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about natural remedies to things. And not only that, cures. I mean, cures. When I said, and just for the Guardians, I want you to know this. It probably won't be this week, but probably for sure next week. Of course, you'll be getting your newsletters too, but I will be giving you all a phone number. And we're going to set up a conference call with all of our Guardians. Because one, I want to talk to you about all this stuff, but then two, we just need to go over it with plans that we're doing here. And so, of course, as usual, we have a douchebag of the day, and this one was LK HUD. LK HUD. And of course, after the show Friday, they come on. Like I said, they come on there on the chats and they say stupid stuff, and I'm not going to sit all day long and go back and check YouTube and Rumble to answer daggone questions. You know, I work a job too. This is not my job. This is for fun here. But this was what med beds are supposed to be free! ! No charge to use them. If you do that is doing the same thing as these other, they can't even freaking spell. If you do that, it's supposed to be a capital I too in the if. If you do that, is doing the same thing to these other medical treatments, taking advantage of people and making money off of them. Let me guess, that's what you're going to do. Charge people and take money off of them and make money off the sick people with these med beds. That's why the med beds are going to be for healing people and make people healthy again. I have no freaking clue what the hell they're talking about at this point. People are poor and are sick and wouldn't be able to afford it if they are charged. There will be med bed healing facilities, but not for people like you that are going to make money off of people. Well, first of all, douche McBaggins, LK HUD, you don't listen. You don't listen. I'm sitting here signing to you right now. Because that ain't even what I said. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. People don't pay attention sometimes. And then they get on there and they open up their mouth and they type. They don't open up their mouth. They type and they say things that are so dumb because they don't listen to it. Because what I said in the show was this. The med beds, when we get our hands on it, and I've got access to get my hands on 2 of them. When we get them, it will be paid for by, we'll figure that out. I'm not asking you, and my response back to LK HUD, the douchebag of the day, was, hey, okay, great. You don't listen to the show. You must be a little bit deaf or something. I don't know. Because what I said was nothing that we're going to be charging a bunch of people and making money off of people. That's not what it's about. It's about healing a community. Goofy. It baffles me that people don't listen. They hear what they want to hear. And my response back was, first of all, you don't listen to the daggone show. Second, you should have kept your mouth shut because you picked the wrong person. And then, I never said we're going to charge a bunch of people money for med beds. What I said was, if we pay for it to our guardians, it becomes first refusal for their sicknesses. And yes, we can open up to others. But at the same time, these things don't run on free energy. It runs on electricity. A lot of electricity. But it can be done. See, the problem with America is they're always told it can't be done. I'm telling you, it can be done. I'm not one. I hope you understand. Even for those that we met in Tennessee, you understand who DC is. I am someone that believes that every one of us collectively can move mountains for other people. Don't never tell me no. Don't ever tell me that it can't be done. Because guess what? I'm going to make sure that it will be done, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to shove it in your face. We're going to move mountains. And then my next reply to Douchebag of the Day, LK HUD, was this. So does this mean, since these cost money to get, they're not given out free? Manufacturers don't build a car and just hand it to you. My God. I mean, seriously. Oh, well, the government will pay for it. No, they won't. They won't, because the government, are not going to let the FDA approve this. That's why it has to be done this way right now. Until that changes. Can RFK change it when he's in? Probably. Will that be the first thing on his agenda? Probably not. But my response back is, so does this mean that you're writing a blank check for us to do this then? Since you want to get out here and run your mouth and say that we're going to charge people and we're going to take advantage of people? You are full of shit. Sorry, but there it is. You're just full of it. You are full of dog poop to no one knows. And it's that kind of stuff. That right there is the misinformation that goes around. See, it's not us that are telling the truth and giving you facts. Here's dust. It's called smart dust. It's created by the government. Also, the patents on it in a medical. It's through the Library of Medicine. This is what it's for. This is what they can do with it. We give you facts. But the misinformation is not giving you facts. It's the people that always rebut it. Oh, that couldn't happen. That couldn't happen. It just baffles me. And so with that, we're going to have a conference call. And I'm working it all out. Got people working on it today, getting stuff lined out for it. And we're going to do a conference call with our guardians. Not this week, probably next week you'll get it. And we'll set up a time that we're going to do a conference call, and we're going to go in detail about a lot of this stuff. And not only that, and this the thing is, this person, LK HUD, Douchebag of the Day, was so focused on blasting me on a med bed. On med bed. You're going to charge. You're going to make money off people. We ain't make money off people. Don't want to make money off people. We want people healthy. I want people healthy and going, hey, you know what? I feel great. I feel great because I've been getting some other alternative treatments that for the last 40 years hasn't worked for me. I'm glad I'm feeling better. I'm glad I'm getting healed. I'm glad. Wow, you believe it can happen? Yeah. Let me tell you a little secret. I believe, get this. This is going to shock a lot of you, right? Probably won't. I believe that you can be healed outside of church. Whoa, think of that. I'm not saying church ain't good. I'm not saying God can heal anybody he wants to. But you know what? He has given us tools to take care of ourselves. But because we have been negligent and don't want to research, don't want to find out, we perish for the lack of knowledge. So, congratulations to LK HUD. You're the douchebag of the day. And so, we're going to move forward in this. And these kind of little things that pop out, it just, people go, oh, they got triggered, didn't you? No, I didn't get triggered. You really don't know me. I don't get triggered. I just correct the dumb stuff. And that was dumb to say that. But not only med beds, we're working with other people, trying to get things set up to where we can have alternative ways of helping people get healthy. You can say retarded. Oh, I said that a couple weeks ago, and I had one of the guardians get mad and say, I don't want to be a guardian anymore because you said the word retarded. I'm never listening to you again. Because I literally called their name out, right? And I didn't, being dumb. But, audacity lies. Our levels are running high lately, and it shows. Yeah, absolutely. We got, okay, hang on a minute. So, okay, here we go. Rosemary. My daughter's a chiropractor. I love chiropractors, too, man. Man, they pop your neck. Oh, God. Where'd it go? Man. Where'd it go? Shoot. Chat started jumping around. Well, anyways, I was going to read that. Someone said their daughter was a chiropractor and, she used the Tesla stuff. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I believe this. I believe we don't have the cure for everything, but I believe we will get there in due time. But while we're there, you can either continue to take medicines that, and I'm not telling you to go off your medicine, but I'm telling you, you can take medicines that will continue on to just really not help you. They may help you a little bit with pain or whatever. But at the same time, the only person that helps is pharmaceutical companies and doctors' offices. Anyways, so I see, Crescent, do you fill empty capsules and with paste or take it outright? I'll tell you straight up. I'm not even part of that chat there, but I'll just tell you straight up in the chat there, I do both. Because it's funny, because those that say, it ain't gonna work, never work, those are the ones that keep beating on my door. Can I get some? But anyways, how do I become a guardian? You can go to our website, eiobn.com, scroll down to where it says guardian. I'm not sure if it's back up yet. I know that, where's it at here? Yeah, I know that, they're still having problems with their deal. But anyway, you can do that. You can do that. Or, if you're doing a brand new, guardian, the month and all that link is down because Stripe is working on their stupid stuff again. But you can get down to make a donation, click there and put in there that you want to be a guardian. Please put in your name, address, phone number, all your good information there. And it's $10 a month or more, whatever you want to do. But anyways, let's see. I became a guardian, but I haven't gotten my newsletter or any correspondence. Well, you better make sure that your email is correct because we've only had about 30, 40 emails come back. And we cannot get a hold of people because they didn't put their address or phone number or anything like that in their thing. So we're, like I told Nicole, you know what? People will finally reach out and go, hey, I ain't got my stuff yet. How do you? Oh, either you fat fingered your email or you got it set to where it goes to, goes to spam and all that stuff. But anyways, get back on track here. So the smart does. Yeah. But we're going to find out ways to help people. That's what it's about. It's a community. It's not a money-making scheme like some of these other dirtbags out there. So anyways, let's talk to you about this. So the dust and all that stuff. So I have seen that yesterday. And what's happening now is they have, and this is what's kind of scared me with the weather modification. Because I know I'm all over the place today, but it's okay. It's my show. But with the weather modification that's going on, what kind of scares me a little bit is this. You can only continue to do that for so long until you get you really do something. And when I say that, like something really big weather-wise would happen and cause natural, what they would call a natural disaster, but it would be man-made through nature. Mm-hmm. And what we're seeing, if you go and look at your maps now, your weather maps, look how crazy it is with the weather for the last couple of days, but look what is happening this next week. This next week, it's going crazy again, except a lot of places are going to see like major Arctic cold and massive amounts of snow. And it's not even the normal jet stream that's happening. It's coming. I mean, it's just coming out like a fart in the wind. Like it's just popping out somewhere. It's just crazy. So my thing is the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, our major thing is going to be weather. Yeah, we're going to have dumb stuff going on with the politics, but it's weather. And I know I'm jumping off here, but it's okay. Let me go back here. I'm going to play you this. This is Vivek, and you probably already heard this, but I'm playing it for kicks and giggles. No, I want you to hear this.
Lifetime. Came out in the last couple of years. It's called West Virginia versus EPA. All right. And people have missed this in entirety, but it's by far the most important case if we use it in the right way. It basically held that certain regulations at the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, relating to the coal industry are unconstitutional because Congress never authorized the EPA to write those regulations. And it said if it relates to a major question, so it's known in the law now of what's called the major questions doctrine. If it relates to a major question, a question relating to a legal or constitutional right, or a question that has a major economic impact on people's lives, if it's a major question, those three-letter agencies don't have the power to write those rules anymore. If that regulation of the EPA on the coal industry fails that test, and the Supreme Court held that it did, that means literally most federal regulations are unconstitutional today. Literally the majority of federal regulations that are written governing how small businesses to large businesses to individuals operate, most of them are literally illegal under current law. So how would you go about changing that? Some of this is shutting down agencies.
All right.
There's actually...
I hope you heard what he was saying, though. According to this Supreme Court ruling, what they're doing and have been doing is absolutely illegal. They can't do it. But it's amazing. Now, this isn't just for the case that was West Virginia with coal. And, of course, they closed them down and mines and all that stuff. And I've seen reports on all that where when they did the mines and they did all that, they actually, people that went off of these jobs making big money, well, what happened? They started getting hooked on drugs and pain. And then there's a big old huge thing that went on with just the, not only that, but just people not being able to work hardly anymore. It's almost like purposely sending a depression to communities and to places. It's crazy how it's just crazy how we still listen to the government and go, oh, well, the government says this, or the government expects that, or the government this. And the bottom line is they don't have the authority. They only have the authority that we, the people, give them. I hope you're listening. We only give them the authority. They only have the authority that we give them, which means they're powerless. That's why they have been fighting against Trump, fighting against us, because we're not the same people that we were 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, or even 1 year ago. You're not the same person you was 4 months ago, because 4 months ago, you're just panicking over the election. Is there going to be one? I've been told by the truth that there's not going to be an election. I've been told that this is going to happen. I've been told that. Meanwhile, D.C. still stands and listen, go vote. There's going to be an election. There's going to be an election. I had troopers, I had mostly sheriffs reaching out to me. Hey, can you please just give us some insight on this? Yeah, sure will. And I call them up and talk to them. Listen, y'all stop panicking. Yeah, but we're hearing this. Well, what you're hearing is wrong. But the only thing you need to pay attention to is the one letter that's coming to you that says this. If something comes down at an election where you're voting, do not engage. The military has already people standing by. And guess what? Yeah, we saw fraud. I already told you we would. We saw it. We got through it. And we're here we're now. Now we're fighting the next fight that I said we would be fighting. So you seen how the Democrats and the Republicans are starting to turn on Trump? No. I see the bad actors finally coming out and being revealed. That's what I see. But you know what? Can I just tell you something? The America that I see is not one of panic. The America that I see is not the America of poverty. The America that I see is not the one that doesn't have jobs, but we're the ones that create jobs and we create. The America that I see is the ones that that we actually invent things that everybody needs. The America that I see is that the true American dream can be reached and achieved. The America that I see says, you know what? We're done with dirty politics. We want some different people in there, and we change it. The America that I see is the America that we're not struggling week to week, month to month for people to pay their bills, feed their kids, go to school. The America that I see is an America that is safe and doesn't have a bunch of freaking terrorists in it that the Democratic Party's let in. And the America that I see is the one that when we find these people like that, we take care of our business and send that trash home in a bag. That's the America that I see. The America that I see is one that, you know what? Instead of us complaining about, well, we can't do this and can't do that, we become absolute mountain movers and movers and shakers in America. We move mountains of politics. We move mountains of religion. We move mountains of people struggling. We change America. We do, not me. We collectively do that. That's the America that I see. That's the America that I see. And the America that I see is when one of us is down, we're all down, but we're all building each other back up. And the America that I see is one that when our brother is truly in need, not someone that just bums shit all the time, but truly in need, we reach out and we help them. We give a hand up, not a hand out. And the America that I see is one that truly comes back to the cross of Calvary. And I'm not here to argue that either. I'm here to tell you we have to come back to basics of life. And the basics of life is just, you know what, treat others how you want to be treated. And you know what, let's take a new mindset on, because the America that I want to see is one that is full of blessings and not cursings. And the America that I see is one that we bring these people that have taken these sex traffickers and we put them in a trash bag and send their ass back home. And not only that, the America that I see is the America that goes and recovers these children and helps them recover their minds over what they've been through. And the America that I see is the new generation comes up and realizes that at some point in 2024, going into 2025, some Americans stood up with some balls and took the country back. And you know what scares the government when you say that? Oh, that's a threat. They're threatening to overthrow the government. You better be damn straight we are. You daggone right. You should be shaking in your boots. Because when America finally stands up, dusts itself off and says, you know what? Let's come arm in arm together, hand in hand, and let's just take this thing back over. It ain't going to be an insurrection. It ain't going to be that. You can call it whatever you want. It ain't going to be an insurrection. It's going to be America just taking its land back. And the America that I see is not one that sells its land off to China or Russia or anybody else. And the America that I see is we have leaders in place that have balls to look at other countries and say, you know what, flinch, fart, or anything, and you've had it. Also, the America that I see is the one that we have presidents and we have leadership in that says, hey, we've given long enough to these other countries. We want our freaking money back with interest. And if you can't pay, then guess what? You have become the 51st state or the 52nd or 53rd or whatever. And if it's a country and they can't pay, then you know what? Guess what? We own that country. Because the America that I see is the America that puts American dreams first and American policies first. Policies that build us, not rape us. That's the America that I see. And not only that, there's one guy, Aaron Panaris, or I don't know how he's redheaded douchebag. He's full of this kind of stuff is misinformation. But yet they'll say, oh, YouTube, a bunch of screwballs there. DC spreading a bunch of misinformation and about medical stuff, but it's an AI generated thing trying to tell me what really happened. Seriously, gosh. But this guy, he's always, and he's got this. I'd literally like to slap the living shit out of him. I'm not kidding you. Big gap between his teeth. Put a freaking air conditioner up in there. He lies about, I'm going to play some of this shit. I'll just do this.
complete civil war has broken out between MAGA and Elon Musk and Vivek.
A complete civil war has broken out between MAGA and Elon Musk. Are you kidding me?
Now a complete civil war has broken out between MAGA and Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to the point where Elon Musk is now censoring MAGA influencers on Twitter. Elon Musk went out
Total bullshit.
of his way overnight to strip the verification of a number of top MAGA influencers, including Laura.
Let me just tell you something. He's not going in there and just stripping people because there's a civil war between MAGA. Make America great. I mean, oh my God. Make America Great has turned into a...
We have breaking news right now.
Listen, oh gosh, here's a breaking news. Holy crap, what's he going to say?
We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump has sided with Elon Musk and tech bros and turned his back on MAGA.
Holy crap, he's turned his back on MAGA. Oh my gosh.
We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump has sided with Elon Musk and tech bros and turned his back on MAGA, infuriating them even more over this H-1B visa debate. And
I am so mad right now. I'm so mad right now, Donald Trump. So mad that he sided with Elon Musk. I'll tell you what. I'm so glad I voted for him.
Conversation with the New York Post, Donald Trump embraced H-1B visas, saying that he loves these types of visas, but then proceeded to mix up H-1B visas and H-2B visas because he said that he has a number of H-1B visa employees working at his club.
This guy, let me tell you what. You want to be serious? You want me to take you serious as a journalist, Douche McBaggins, Aaron Parnas, or whatever the heck his name is? Stop standing in a hallway. It's got an air conditioner going in the background going, very breaking news. Meanwhile, I'm trying to tell you breaking news. The air conditioner's going in the background. In a hallway. Sounds like you're in a freaking chamber somewhere. I mean, be professional.
That's simply not true. Donald Trump just doesn't really know how the immigration system is running. But he
doesn't know how the immigration system is running. Donald Trump doesn't. But here's the thing. But he's going to deport, and these people are going to get their panties in a wad.
We have some big news right now.
Here we go.
Some Trump voters are now
Guys,
we have some big news right now.
This is big news. Listen to him. Big news.
We have some big news right now.
Oh,
some
shoot.
Trump voters are now seeing and having buyer's remorse over
God.
voting for him. Posts like these are popping up on Twitter, which is Elon Musk's platform, saying, quote, I officially regret my vote for Trump.
Okay. So someone put on Twitter, I officially regret my vote for Trump. Nobody said anything on the campaign trail about attacking illegal immigrants and tossing them out of... Okay. Let me just say something. This is called propaganda. This is called bots. This is called douchebags. This is called asshats. These are people that go and create accounts, sort of like these that come on my show and create these fictitious names and post shit. Post it. To my Indian friends, they say, I will not stay silent. You are not the problem. Let me tell you something. This has nothing to do with race. I don't care if you're Indian, if you're Spanish. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're black, white, Native American, whatever you are. I don't care if you were born in this country or you came from another country and you come here the right way. You hear me? The right way. And you come into America and you're here and you're a good citizen. I have no problem with that. The problem that I have is when you do this to my Indian friends. You are spreading misinformation and disinformation.
Trump. Nobody said anything on the campaign trail about attacking legal immigrants or taxing out H-1B employees. To my Indian friends, I will not stay silent. You are not the problem. This is in response to public discourse on the app between far-right MAGA influencers and Elon Musk and
Okay. I am a far-right MAGA influencer, okay? So here we go. I'm telling you guys, put the plugs in your ears. To this fucker. Yeah, we're far-right. We are. If you want to call us that, that's fine. It's okay. Come and say it to our face. Come and lie to our face. No, I'm not going to take your teeth out. But I'm going to give you a big history lesson. This guy looks like he's probably in his 20s. and he knows everything about the government, and you don't know jack crap. You probably don't even know what 9/11 is. You probably don't even know the names of the people that died in 9/11. You probably don't even, when they do it every year and they read the name, you probably don't even listen because you don't even know you just think it's another New York thing. You have no idea. You have no idea. Get a grip on America before you instruct Americans. Oh, he's got another breaking.
Right now, some Trump voters are now seeing and having buyer's remorse over.
On and on and on. I do not have buyer's remorse. I do not sit back and go, man, gosh, you should have voted for Kamala. I don't do that. Let me tell you why I don't do that. Because I didn't like her in the first place. I didn't like her. I didn't like anything she done in the last 4 years. She's been a liar. Everything else you can think of. Mattress dancer. Whatever. Oh, but Donald Trump here, Stormy Daniels. Give me a break. Yeah, but he always dated Playboy models. And what's your freaking point? You want him to pick up a dog bag somewhere on the street and date that one? I mean, come on. Give me a break. It's amazing that people will criticize you for the kind of, you got a brand new car. I see you gotta be doing something shady. Yeah, I'm doing something shady. It's called working a job. The only shady part of working my job is having to pay taxes. Anyway, here's another one.
I need all my fucking rounds to come on in, all my trippers take a seat.
All right, here we go, guys. Y'all get ready for this one. We really going to kick it down on this street down here, man. About to put a cap in it. Here we go.
Man, I just read the 14th Amendment. And I'm going to tell y'all, go to Google.
Tell me, man.
Look up 14th Amendment.
Come on, Cool Breeze.
Go to Section 3.
Okay.
Read Section 3.
Yeah.
To put it in layman's terms.
Can we read it?
Section 3 says if you ever took the oath of office to the United States Constitution before. So if you was any political office, senator, president, anybody that ever took that oath.
There's nothing like taking political and presidential and talking about executive orders and talking about all this stuff with a good old R&B kick behind you. Boom. I mean, you feel like making love and listen to politics same time, right?
And then after taking the oath, you were part of or involved in a insurrection. You cannot take the...
Wait a minute. Did he just call it an insurrection?
Insurrection. You part of or involved in a insurrection.
Okay. I'm still on the beat right now. Man, I'm taking my shirt off right now because I'm just so in love with this song. And well, the insurrection is called an insurrection, but the insurrection must be something that only happens in certain neighborhoods, right? Man, we're gonna have an insurrection over here, and then you got one dude going, "No, I'm not, man. I don't take Viagra," and like, "What are you talking about, bro?" I tell you, man, that insurrection's crazy stuff them MAGA people doing. MAGA, what's that MAGA? Man, MAGA, that means I don't know, bro, but I'll tell you what, that insurrection stuff is some crazy ass shit. That insurrection is wild. That's right, man. I'll tell you what, hey, pass me a smoke of that real quick. Man, I don't even smell like skunk, do I? But those is an insurrection like a big joint? Is that what it is? Is an insurrection like, oh, wait a minute, man. Man, I know what that is. That's a new meal that they got down at KFC or over there at the, whatever it's called. Man, it's an insurrection. No, man, an insurrection's sort of like an infection inside the gut, man. No, I mean, where's Fat Albert when you need him? Hey, I just come in to tell you that an insurrection's not an insurrection. It's an insurrection. Good God Almighty. Jeez. Oh, my God. Yeah, those insurrections, those are dangerous, man. Those things can take your leg off.
Of or involved in a insurrection, you cannot take the oath of office.
Oh, gosh. Listen, guys. He needs all his bros to listen. Because, listen.
Anybody that ever took that oath.
And then an oath. You took that insurrection with an oath. With. WIFF, oath. OAF. Insurrection with oath. Who the frick talks like that? I mean, I would love to see Donald Trump come out. I really would. I'd love to see him come out. Play this exact clip and just say, you know what? I plan on doing an insurrection with an oath. Oh, my God. And here's the thing. I'm really holding back. I'm like, really? I'm really holding back. Because Cool Breeze here, man. He's just, yo, man. What's the insurrection again? Well, with a oath. Oh, an oath. Is that like a new chick? Is an oath a new chick, man? Is that her new boo? What is it, bro? No, man. An oath is something that you take and, oh man, is it like sort of like crack or something? Is it sort of like, some sort of drug? No, man. Insurrection. Hell, man. Just take your oath.
After taking the oath, you were part of or involved in a insurrection.
Once again, Captain Not Obvious is calling it an insurrection.
Of or involved in a insurrection, you cannot take the oath of office again until 2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate vote to wipe your crimes clean.
Okay, so twice now we've got it. We got two insurrections, and we got a whiff, and we got an oath. Now you know that I'm not going to just let this ride, right? You know that I'm going to dissect. I mean, he put it out there, so I'm going to dissect it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to understand, not literally, now I'm trying to really, I'm trying to really comprehend what he's saying. Because I really want to understand. But I just can't get over the insurrections. Hang on a minute. Let me Google this. Insurrection. Let's see. Nope. Keeps coming up as insurrection. Let's see. I'm looking it up, guys. I'm trying to find this. Holy crap. Well, I Googled it, and the only thing comes up is insurrection comes up. This is no shit. Ebonics. And it's PBS, hooked on Ebonics. I guess it's just, I guess it's just out of my league here. Just out of my league. But anyways, you know what? I'm going to play this every damn day.
After taking the oath, you were part of somebody that ever took that oath. And then after taking the oath, you were part of or in.
Oh my God. These insurrections are killing me. I'm telling you. They're just killing me. Oh no, that's not an insurrection. That's called a callus on the foot. Oh, okay. Oh God. You imagine going to the doctor. Imagine this dude being your doctor. You're like, doctor, I got a skin tag. Oh, no, hang on a minute, man. Hang on a minute. I got to put some music on to look at you.
Anybody that ever took that.
Come on, brother. Yeah,
After taking
I just want to look at that skin tag. I know. Oh, that's not a skin tag. It's called an insurrection. What's an insurrection? Well, an insurrection is when you take an oath to another insurrection, and what happens is it starts growing on your body, and okay. Yeah. Can you imagine going to, doctor, my heart is killing me. I think I'm having a heart attack. No, that's called an insurrection of the heart. What is that? Well, it's when you take an oath, and that oath is just the oath with the insurrection causes the insurrection to stop pumping blood. Good God Almighty. Oh, Jesus.
An oath, you were part of or involved in an insurrection. You cannot
I want the insurrection, baby. Come on.
Again until 2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate.
What else?
Vote to wipe your crimes clean.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
So they would have to say that you're innocent.
Oh, wait a minute. Hear this one.
Crimes clean. So they would have to say.
Okay. So wipe your crimes clean. Tro day.
Your crimes clean. So they would have to say that you're...
Trode would have to say, Trode would have to say, Trode, man, I ran the streets with him. I ran the streets with Trode, and he's a badass, man. He's one of those insurrection guys. He took an oath to be Trode is bad, man. I don't know, Trode. Oh, yeah, man, he's a badass, man. He's from Chicago. You know, he's one of those gangbangers, man. Trode is crazy.
Innocent. That sounds like the way that they gonna stop.
And that sounds like the way they gonna stop
Donald Trump from taking office.
Man, that sounds like the way. DAT sounds like the way they gonna take Donald Trump out of the office. With that damn insurrection with the oath. That's how.
Well, maybe I'm just crazy.
I think you're dumb fucks, what you are.
I need all my...
We have some big news right now.
Anyways, I just had to get it out of my system. But then they turn around and go, DC, it's misinformation, what you're saying. It's not correct. Oh, I gave you exactly what it is. I didn't say it. I just interpreted it the best I could. Anyway, more dumb stuff.
Let me give y'all a little bit of tea while we're here.
Okay. So Jesus. If you're all peeing your pants right now, go clean yourself up because you're about to pee again. Because I'm not done with this. I am proving to you today something. God Almighty. Anyway.
Let me give y'all a little bit of tea while we're here. So, I have a document that I will ask.
All right, let's stop here because we have a document. We got a document. I mean, this goes on and on and on now. Because now we have a document. Now, first we had an insurrection with the oath of the insurrection. Now we have a document. And these documents are damn serious, people. These are serious stuff. These insurrections and these documents are very serious. Listen.
For unanimous consent to enter into the record.
Listen again. We want to hear about these documents.
Let me give y'all a little bit of tea while we're here. So, I have a document that I will ask for unanimous consent to enter into the record. It's a...
All right. Whose teeth are strong enough for this insurrection with this document? I got to know. Whose teeth are strong enough for that to handle an insurrection with the oath? And not only that, to handle the documents.
Fact sheet on President Trump's shady business dealings with the...
Let
me give y'all a little bit of tea while we're here.
Okay.
So, I have a document that I will ask for unanimous consent to enter into the record. It's a fact sheet on President Trump's shady business dealings with the Chinese government.
Konnichiwa. Oh, I'll take the Moogle guy power top.
What are you entering in? A record from who?
This is from the Congressional Integrity.
Congressional Integrity Project, the Dark Money PAC? I object to that too.
Of course y'all gonna object, but we gonna talk about it. So.
Just like the hood says, I don't care what you say, we still gonna talk about it because my name is Oath. My name is Oath. I am the one that my fellow brother was talking about a little bit when we talking about the oath of the insurrection.
It says Trump has extensive financial ties to the Chinese government. President Trump collected millions from Chinese government-owned entities while in office. I have the best tenants in the world, President Trump was well aware of the multi-million-dollar lease to Chinese interests. President Trump promised to donate foreign government profits while in office, but he donated less than a third of his proceeds from the Chinese government. President Trump maintained 3 foreign bank accounts while in office. Meanwhile,
this douchebag is talking, and we're giving millions and billions of dollars over to Ukraine because of Biden, the one that she is a supporter of.
Including one in China. President Trump's business with China raised legal and ethical concerns. President Xi loves the people of China. He loves his country, and he's doing a very good job.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah. Hey, that's a good question here. That's hilarious. Can DC? Oh my gosh, I got it. Got a question. Can DC be moderated from his own joke? Yeah, he probably could. Yeah. Meanwhile, all reports are saying that China is gearing up to attack us. They have been gearing up to attack us for probably the last 20 years. So is Russia. But anyway, but beyond that, and we're going somewhere, and I'm almost done, but just hang tight because we got another brilliant scholar here.
For weeks, I've been talking about Donald Trump being a Russian asset.
His name is Donald, not Donald.
And how he does not need to be anywhere near our White House. Mm-hmm. And many of you have commented, what can we do? What should we do? What should we be doing?
Now, let me stop here. He says, many have commented on what we can do or should do. Now, you know I'm about the freaking facts, right? So I go and look at his video. It's our little secret. He's got 101 likes. And 24 people actually responded. That's all the people that's really questioning this.
And I've been telling you, just sit tight for now. Tight. Well, the time to sit tight is over.
That's right.
And I need you to show up with me on January 3rd in Washington, D.C.
All right. I played it to tell you this. Do not show up. If you hear this stuff and all the rhetoric going on, do not show up. I'm telling you. All the way up. You want to go to the inauguration? That's one thing. That's all cool. Don't show up on the 6th. Don't show up on the 3rd. Don't show up on the 4th. Don't show up on the 5th. Don't show up. Don't do it. Can I tell you why? It is a trap that you do not want to be in. You know, if you give the enemy enough rope, what's the old saying? They hang themselves. Let them hang themselves. Let them hang themselves. Because if they start something, I just want you to understand this. This is not a regular little Billy from, oh God, I know I'll get somebody ticked off because I'll mention their state, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll just say Texas. Sorry, you guys got balls out there, but little Billy is standing on the street in D.C. and all these 101 people or whatever it is, I don't know, 1,000, whatever there, show up and they start this stuff. Little Billy with his National Guard or whatever that's been deployed or whoever's up there is not going to be the one to take these people down. And I said this last week, I would not be afraid of little Billy in his camos and his gun in his hand. You got to be afraid of those of us that come at you all dressed in black. You don't see our face. Only thing you see is our eyes. You hear me? And as much as you say, hey, I'm just here for my phone, you get out the word protest and your face is going to be biting pavement. I'm telling you, this is intel and common sense. Do not show up any time except for the inauguration. I'm just telling you.
We are going to meet at 12 noon sharp in the area between the Supreme Court and the Capitol building.
If it wasn't illegal, I would get a drone and I'd fill it full of fart spray. And I'd take it up a bunch of douchebags and I'd just hose them down. Let them walk around smelling like turd all day long.
Pretty big space there. As far as we can tell, does not require permits, but we are making DC Metro Police and Supreme Court Police and Capitol Police aware of our presence. Mm-hmm. It's very important that you be peaceful, be unarmed, not even mace, not even a pocket knife. That's not what this is. We are not them. Okay?
Them, he's talking about those damn insurrectionists that was out there on January 6th. That's what he's talking about. I'm glad that you're not us. Because I'll tell you the difference between us and you. You're a pussy, and we're not.
Gandhi succeeded, the Proud Boys did not. This is a peaceful protest, respectful.
It's peaceful. So what he's saying is most of them are going to be fruits that show up.
Lawful, patriotic. We are going to D.C. and we are demanding that our leaders that we elected to serve in our Congress not let an insurrectionist into our White House, okay?
All right.
That they honor the 14th Amendment, Article 3, which states that an insurrectionist is disqualified from holding the presidency, from holding any office. And he is an insurrectionist, and nowhere in the language does it say an insurrectionist found guilty by multiple juries and appealed all appeals and gone through the... It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It never has. And stop listening to the media who tells you that this has been adjudicated. It has not. Nothing has happened in any legal proceeding that makes the 14th Amendment less valid or less vital than it was last year or 10 years ago. It's our U.S. Constitution. And for all these people running around with a We the People shirt.
That's me, guys.
And your Constitution bumper sticker and truck flag.
Mine says American Badass, dumb dick.
Maybe you should read it. Because I've read it.
I'm going to show up with my American Badass shirt. Yep. And my We the People flag. And my Trump flag and my American flag. Yeah, I'm doing exactly what I'm telling y'all not to do. I'm just telling you about if I was truly... Well, anyways, yeah, what I'd like to do. Yeah, and then say, hey, yeah, come take this shirt off my body, big boy. Come on over here. Let me show you love.
And the 14th Amendment prevents him from taking our White House, the people's White House. He's an insurrectionist. He's disqualified from the presidency. Join me in Washington, D.C., January 3rd. It's going to be a multiple-day event, January 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Be there as long as you can, for as much of it as you can. We need all the messaging to be about the 14th Amendment, okay? So we don't need to be colorful with posters. We don't need vulgarity. We don't need obscenities.
All right, I got it, guys. I got it. I'm letting you know right now on this platform exactly what's happening. I am starting the rumor that Beyonce's doing a damn concert out there on the 3rd. That's it. Come on, guys. Y'all help me out. Spread the word. Beyonce's doing a free concert in Washington, D.C. on the 3rd. Right there on the Capitol steps. That's what's going to happen. We're going to have and Lizzo's going to show up. If she can fit in there, but she's going to show up. She's going to show up. And meanwhile, we're going to have a special speaker.
I need all my fucking rounds to come on in.
Yeah, it's Cool Breeze is going to be speaking there. He's going to give us all. He's going to give us all information.
Go 14th Amendment.
Yeah.
Go to Section 3.
Okay.
Read Section 3.
All right, bro.
To put it in layman's terms, Section 3 says if you ever took the oath of office to the United States Constitution before. So if you was any political office, senator, president, anybody that ever took that oath. And then after
he's going to talk to us all about the insurrection that took place in D.C., man. And that oath, and that oath is serious stuff, man.
Taking the oath, you were part of, or in.
I would tell you what, if I was a billionaire, I would frickin' put this shit show on. I would pay for it. I would frickin' pay for it to put this douche McBaggins up on a stand, blasting a PA speakers. This, makes you want to just take a butter knife and slit your wrist, right? Can't do it. I'm trying to get. But I would. If I was a billionaire, I'd put him up on a stand. I'd have jumbotrons everywhere, and I'd be blasting this dude all over the place. And I'd be like, and by the way, we got Beyonce. And instead of Beyonce, I would have like the Miracle Minis come out or something like that. The little people that like the Kiss. They have like Kiss, but they're midgets. I do the same thing with Beyonce. I do. Should be called Beyonce or something like that. And then I'd be like, yeah. And the keynote speaker is what's it? Oh, get this, Tripping with LC. That's his channel, Tripping with LC. We got a special speaker today. It's called Tripping with LC. Everybody make him welcome. He's going to talk about the insurrections.
Anybody that ever took that oath.
Anybody took that oath.
And then after taking the oath, you were part of or involved in a insurrection. You cannot take the oath of office again.
Man, he is brilliant. Can't take that insurrection, be a part of that insurrection, and then take an oath again and be a part of another insurrection.
till 2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate vote to wipe your crimes clean. So they would have to say that you're innocent.
Sure innocent.
That sounds like the way that they're going to stop Donald Trump from taking office.
Man, tripping with LC, man. Oh, God, I got to follow this guy. He's just giving me content. Oh, my God. Let's see. What else he got here? Uh-oh, here we go.
So all you fuck arounds is running around on TikTok saying I'm lying about the 14th Amendment. I hate to bust your bubble. Donald Trump
Guys, stop. He's about to boost your boo-boo.
Cannot take the oath unless the House and
that damn oath.
Senate forgive him. First of all, I'm gonna give y'all some bullet points. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. Do you fuck around know what bullet points are?
Get my bullet points out here.
Look, just Google insurrection. That's a violent uprising against the government. Google January 6th. It says violent uprising against the government. An insurrection. All right, boom. Go Google.
How about we Google Black Lives Matter? How about we Google you bunch of freaking douchebags that showed up and burnt down D.C. and looted everything? How about we do that? And meanwhile, if I knew this guy's address, no shit, I'm telling you 100%, I would send him Hooked on Phonics today. If I knew how to contact this guy, I'd send him a freaking thing of Hooked on Phonics.
Breach case. That's a list of all the people, all the charges, and all the convictions that stem from an insurrection that took place on January 6th.
Anyways, sorry guys. I know it went off track today, but guess what? It's my show. I enjoy going off track sometimes. I don't know. I get somebody coming out going, "You're making fun of him." You're damn right I am. I am. Well, you sound like a hillbilly, DC. That's because I am. Come to my door and find out. I'll show you. But yeah, if I knew this guy's address, I'd send him a freaking thing of Hooked on Phonics. I'd send him a thing called Hooked on Phonics and a thing called how to get off of ebonics. Yep, I know I'm pissing a lot of people off. I just don't care today. But anyways, yeah, just great stuff, man. Oh gosh, here we go. I mean, I'm telling you, this stuff. I mean, I'm following this guy because I want to know where he's getting his intel from. Because it's some pretty damn serious stuff, man. I mean, it's some serious stuff. Gosh, let's see what this one is.
All my fuck arounds. I actually told y'all about it a couple of days ago.
Yeah, tell us, bro.
Must have pissed off the Air Force.
True.
So apparently, Frank Kendall, who is the Secretary of the Air Force, is really pissed off. Come to find out, Elon Musk has been having meetings with Russia.
It's Elon Musk. Musk, not Musk. M-U-S-S. It's Musk.
Since 2022, even though this is alleged, because Elon in Russia denies it. But
okay, well, anyways, I ain't whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, y'all kill me today. Don't say we're killer. Hey, we're getting in trouble for saying that word. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, guys, get ready, because January 3rd, here comes Beyonce and what the fuck is his name? LC. Yeah, we gonna talk about this insurrection. Woo! Yeah, come on, guys, let's have an insurrection up in here. Uh-oh, it's an insurrection. Gotta take that oath. Yeah, anyway. Oh my God. I just kill myself sometimes, all right? And I don't even like Beyonce, but I'm telling you right now, y'all help me spread the news. If you're on Facebook, make sure you put on your Facebook today that DC said the inside intel is Beyonce is doing a concert January 3rd. And not only that, we have the great Tripping with LC giving his insurrection speech. Because, guys,
some news for y'all.
These insurrections are just killing me.
The 14th Amendment.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell y'all, go to Google.
Uh-huh.
Look up 14th Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Section 3.
Mm-hmm.
read Section 3. To put it in layman's terms, Section 3 says if you ever took the oath of office to the United States Constitution before.
Right.
So if you was any political office, senator, president,
sure,
you know, anybody that ever took that oath, and then after taking the oath, you were part of or involved in a insurrection.
All right, guys. All right. Yeah, these insurrections are just killing me. I just can't handle it. I mean, they're just killing me here. Gosh almighty. Guys, if you ever had an insurrection, make sure you look up this guy and get information on how to fix the insurrections in your life. So now when your wife comes in and says, honey, you didn't go outside and you didn't clean this up and you didn't do this, you can say, listen here, lady, that's an insurrection that's happening. You just knock it off. Good luck with that one. And yeah, these insurrections are crazy. And these oaths are absolutely, I mean, they're beautiful. They're just beautiful. They got year-round tans. Jesus. Anyways, I am, all right. Yeah. DC, you were the man who just delivered the envelopes. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna read some of your chats here. I know, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am inciting an insurrection. I'm inciting an insurrection in DC. But I want you all to please help me spread it, and I'm going to be spreading it everywhere, that Beyonce is doing a free concert in Washington, D.C. on January 3rd. And Tripping with LC will be the keynote speaker. Yeah. And those that are coming with no colorful flags and no colorful, billboards, because we don't want that insurrection. Yeah, but none of that stuff. It was like innocent. Yeah. Anyways, y'all know this stuff's going to trigger me off, right? It's just going to trigger me. Because I just get aggravated at that stuff. But anyways, yeah. Oh man, tomorrow, 1:00, we'll try to have it back on track, right? But anyways, another thing, spread the word. We want to grow our community. Want to grow it louder and larger and bigger and better. And it takes you to do that. And appreciate what you're doing and everyone else is doing. And hopefully today I didn't trigger you too bad. Too bad, because, I want you to come back tomorrow. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Stay away from those insurrections and those insurrections, because those insurrections can really, it's sort of like a hemorrhoid, I think. I don't know. Jesus. I may create a list and just message this guy and go, hey, hey, gosh, geez, I got it, guys. I got it. Would you all kill me if I contact this guy and ask him to come on the show with me? Yeah. Bring that wizard up on this show and let him talk about the insurrections going on. All right. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow at 1. Hopefully you guys don't hate me too bad today. I really don't care if you do, but it's all good. But anyways, lots of great things coming up. Y'all have a great day. Stay out of those insurrections today, because those can get you in trouble with the law.
He's the one who answers the call. Riding fast, breaking free, chasing dreams.